going to burp into the microphone.
Do it. That could be your clap.
It wasn't very good.
That was fucking weak. That was like that was like a 3.
That was a 2.5.
I didn't even hear it.
Welcome back to the show. I'm John.
I'm Brittney.
This is
Random Rewind.
And are we recording? Yeah, we're recording. Okay. Just checking.
Ooh, take again. Ow, that hurt my hands. That little clappy clap.
That was good. It was loud, and it's gonna pick up, and it's gonna be very helpful when it comes time to edit.
Okay, what do you think we could be talking about today?
I don't know. I couldn't possibly tell.
Welcome to March. And
March. It's Valentine's Day, right?
And we all know I love holidays, and the next one coming up is a fun one, St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. It can be kind of fun.
It's in America, it's a drinking holiday.
It is a drinking holiday in America. I mean, it's a drinking holiday most everywhere, I suppose. But we make it more so. We make it more so of a drinking holiday.
Okay, when you think of St. Patrick's Day, like what comes to mind?
The first thing that comes to mind is the Boston River.
Because they turn it green. Which is crazy.
That's really crazy.
And then they ungreen it.
Well, it just washes away.
It just goes away.
Yeah.
See, that's
feels like an absolute waste of material and money. But to each his own,
it's
man.
fun.
It was when I was younger. I thought it was really cool. I'm like, oh, I want to go there. That's fucking cool. I want to drink along the sides of the river. But no, I don't care.
No, you don't care.
I don't give a shit.
And yeah, so drinking and parades.
Parades.
Yes. There's
parades. There are parades.
Patrick's Day parades.
There are. I've never once watched one.
I haven't either.
But I know they exist.
We don't have any over here.
No, we don't.
We don't have any green rivers, but usually the bars do turn the beer green.
Yes, the cheap beer is usually green.
Which, as a bartender, by the way, it's just green food coloring.
Yeah.
And your hands get stained. Like they get so stained from all the green that you're putting in all the beers.
I would imagine so.
Yes. So the next day after St. Patrick's Day, everyone who is a bartender has green fingers.
That's funny.
So you can know who works at a bar the day after.
That's funny.
March 18th. If you have green fingers, you know why. I love St. Patrick's Day because I love holidays.
This is true.
Right? I'm just a holiday
I know you do. I know you love
person.
holidays. I was even thinking about having a St. Patty's Day a party, but we have so much going on right now. I'm like, no, I don't think so.
You can't? I have green suspenders I can wear.
We have a lot of Irish.
I could dress up.
We got a bunch of Irish. I even have an MTV shirt that it's all printed in, what do you call it? 4-leaf clovers.
Oh, thanks for not wearing it for the themed episode of St. Patrick's Day.
I didn't realize that's what we were doing today. I had
sent you
no
a
idea.
gif of a leprechaun.
I didn't think anything of it.
You just thought I was sending a leprechaun for fun?
I just thought you were sending a leprechaun that was fucking angry.
I probably would do that.
That's it. That is literally what you would do, dude. What are you talking about?
But I sent it for reasons because I wanted to talk about.
Your hints were not taken very clearly.
Okay, well, next time when I send a gif and you say, what's the topic?
I can go change really quick if you really want me to.
No, it's fine. You know where it is?
I do.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
It's okay.
It'll take like a minute.
You know she wants you to.
I know she really kind of does. All right.
Yeah, I'd like to be on
This is going to be a weird cut. All right. 1 second.
And we're back.
Better?
Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh, did you see that magic?
Yeah, it was fucking magic.
I agree. I think it fits better.
All right, movie magic.
If I'm going to wear the hat, you have to wear the shirt. Except for I'm pulling it off. Right? Just tell me I am.
The hat?
Yes.
I mean, it's a hat.
Just say yes.
On your head.
You're pulling it off, Britt. You're pulling it off.
Thank you, Desiree.
Yes,
I
dude.
appreciate your honesty.
Yes, you're pulling it off. Oh, yeah, we
After
have Des is here again. Say hi, Des.
Hello.
She's producing, but she can't see us.
No, she can.
She can hear us.
She can hear us. Hi.
I'm going to feel like one of those whack-a-moles every time I try to get your attention.
Hi.
She'll just pop up.
Yeah, she's like behind the monitor, so you can't really see. I'm here.
But we can hear her in her ears. Here, do a whack-a-mole pop up.
Hold on.
No, wait. I want a hammer.
the hat, hi, and the whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole.
And there she is.
There we go.
She's blinded by
She's blinded. She's back there. Well, we're blinded because, we need light.
Hi.
There she is.
All right. Anyway.
Okay,
so what are we freaking doing today other than wearing a hat and a silly shirt?
Okay, well, it is St. Patrick's Day.
Well, almost.
Well, yeah, it's St. Patrick's month. Nothing really happens in March. We get St. Patrick's Day. There's no days off of school. No. March is like the 1 month where they don't have a day off.
Yeah, I just take my kids out of school for the hell of it now.
Just for fun.
Fun.
and then
It's a holiday today, kids. I don't feel like taking you to school.
and there's what, like March Madness. There's not many like March things, so we have to really play up on this St. Patrick's Day, which a lot of people don't do. But there are a few instances of leprechauns or
very few.
maybe there needs to be more. Okay, we're gonna add this.
I'm gonna go with it. Most likely will never be what you think it's gonna be.
It can be whatever I want because it's in my imagination.
Imagination.
Speaking of imagination, one of my all-time favorite leprechaun moments is from Imagination Land in South Park.
Okay.
The whole premise of why they even go to Imagination Land is to find out if that leprechaun is real or not.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
The whole thing starts with a leprechaun.
Yeah, you're right.
Because they have a leprechaun that hangs out, and then they're like, "Is it real? I don't know."
And
Have
that
you
was
seen
the
it?
only leprechaun on TV ever. So that's it. Our show's over. Thank you for having like next.
No, it's not, because they also have a recurring leprechaun on The Simpsons that pops up.
Yeah, they do.
So that counts.
That counts.
And let's not forget about Lucky, our favorite leprechaun that wants his cereal.
Yes, our diabetic cereal
We
leprechaun.
want. Are we stealing his Lucky? Are we after his Lucky Charms, or is he after us?
I think he's after like gaffling your Lucky Charms.
And there is a horror movie called Leprechaun.
There sure is.
I think there's like
I've
3.
honestly never seen a single one of them because they look absolutely trash. But that's just my opinion.
I haven't seen them either because I'm terrified.
Of little leprechauns
Yes.
running after you. And
Doesn't that
killing
sound scary?
Did you ever, like when you were younger, did you ever think, let's go to the end of the rainbow and find the freaking pot of
All
gold?
the time. I was obsessed. I loved it. My freaking teacher in like kindergarten put some glitter on the ground, and so the leprechaun came in, and ever since then it's like, I want a pot of gold. The leprechaun comes to my house. He
Leprechaun,
brings
does he?
presents.
Well, Brittney has commercialized.
I know it is. I
St.
have
Patty's
commercial.
Day.
Honestly, I have so commercialized it, and I mean, I guess my kids reap the benefits because the leprechaun does come and bring presents. Because I love it. I love a holiday, and even though St. Patrick, like most saints,
Yeah,
there's this like
he's dead.
he died. There's that.
I think that's the qualification to be a saint.
To be a,
You have to
you're
be
a saint
dead.
when you're still alive.
No, you're not. No, you're granted sainthood after you die.
What?
Yeah, you cannot be a saint when you're still alive.
Really?
Really, yeah.
Wow.
There's no sainthood prior to death.
So Santa Claus was dead.
Saint Nicholas
Saint
was.
Nicholas
Yeah,
before.
that's why he's make believe.
Saint Nicholas is real. He's paying dowries all day. But Saint Patrick,
Yes,
I'm
he's
pretty sure he got like kidnapped and then taken to Ireland, and then like there's a whole like story about
Is there?
him. I'm sorry, I don't know it.
I know nothing about the story of St. Patrick's
How
Day.
much Irish heritage do you have inside of you?
Me, zero.
Zero?
My wife probably. I think she has like 10%.
Then that means your kids have it, so
my
you
kids
should know
are.
about
yeah,
this.
my kids are, but
You
not
have-
me.
Your children are Irish, and they're gonna have to be visited by the leprechaun. Okay.
That sounds terrible. that sounds
And you can leave a
like
4-leaf clover under your pillow. Have you ever seen a 4-leaf
that sounds
clover?
like St. Patrick needs to be on freaking Megan's Law. Dude. What the hell?
Mom, there's a leprechaun in my room. It's fine. It's St. Patrick. You're okay.
You're okay.
He's not going to hurt you. Well, I don't know. Mark.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
The horror
honestly
movies say
didn't-
otherwise.
I didn't know that you had to be dead to be a saint.
Yeah.
So I won't become a saint until after I pass away.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll make sure.
We'll make sure we put in your application for sainthood
Yeah, and
after
then,
you're gone.
My glass window on the church.
Yes.
I want it like rainbow.
Okay. Yes. Absolutely.
Okay, so my 2 friends that are here,
Saint Brittney.
my friends who are also obsessed with St. Patrick's Day. Don't give me that look.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Have you ever heard of the 2001 movie,
Yeah.
Disney original movie,
Of.
Luck of the Irish?
Yeah, I have heard of it, but I've never watched
You've
it.
never seen
heard
it?
of it.
No, she's never heard of it.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I've heard of it. I don't even think I remember what the trailer was about.
Well, don't you
Because it
worry.
probably went straight to DVD, dude.
It didn't. No, it was a Disney Channel original movie. It only played on TV.
It only played on Disney Channel. That checks out.
On Disney Channel. They might have had a. It might have got released to DVD. I don't know what they do with original Disney
They
Channel.
release
original
them on
ones.
DVD, but they vault them like pretty fast. So I'm sure it's vaulted.
I watched this
They do
movie
that.
so many times. I'm gonna give you a breakdown of it,
Uh-huh.
of the whole storyline. Also, this movie is offensive to Irish people.
Oh yeah.
But-
I mean, most Irish things are pretty offensive,
Are
to
offensive,
the culture.
I know. And this is not a. This is for fun. This is not a culturally acceptable movie. Again, it's a Disney Channel original movie that I love. You guys have never seen, but I'm going to tell you
No.
the premise of this movie.
Okay, it's gonna be bad. I can already tell because the amount of hype she's putting into it.
I'm hyping it up because I'm a fan.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, you ready?
Sure.
It says this movie follows Kyle Johnson, a popular high school basketball player living in Cleveland, Ohio. Kyle's life takes a drastic turn when his family's lucky charm, a gold coin, mysteriously disappears. As a result, Kyle begins to experience strange occurrences such as shrinking in height and losing his talent for basketball. Let me give you some breakdowns of this. So Kyle's high school.
Okay.
It is heritage time or whatever. So everyone's learning about their heritage.
Sure.
He's super popular because he has a lucky coin and everything he does is fantastic. He gets like the winning shot. He accidentally or he like fell asleep taking a test.
He's got the luck of the Irish.
Exactly. So he falls asleep during a test, wakes up, and fills in all the answers really fast.
Sure.
And the teacher is kind of reprimanding him for that, and he's like, "Well, actually, they're all right." So this Kyle kid has like unbelievable luck.
The luck from the coin.
Well, when he goes to his parents,
Yeah.
he says, "Hey, Mom, hey, Dad, what's my heritage?" His mother's a redhead, by the way, but they don't want to tell him anything. They're like, I don't know. His dad's from Cleveland, so we're from Cleveland. That's what we do. That's, and they don't want to tell him about his heritage.
But why?
Well, we don't know yet. I'll
we
tell
don't know
you
yet.
why.
Okay.
So the parents are being weird about it, right? What's my heritage, Mom? I don't know. So then he goes to school, and the one like smart girl, she's like, Kyle, like you have to do something for this project, and he's like, I'm from Cleveland, like my parents won't tell me where I'm from. So anyway, then there's like an Irish dancer that comes, right, and they come to go watch because it's exciting.
Of course.
So I wonder if he's Irish. Don't look over there. Don't look at her.
I'm glad you're here, Des. I really.
Okay, listen. This movie is fantastic.
I am totally 100% in on your story.
Okay, so now
I feel like you wrote this.
I probably could have because I'm so invested in this my whole life. So then this leprechaun guy comes in and his gold coin is stolen, and he finds out because in school they're like, oh, magnetic, whatever, and it's not. His new coin is not magnetic. He's like, what the heck? This is real gold, or however that works. I don't know how that works.
Gold isn't magnetic. Okay,
well, whatever. That's how he figures it out.
Sure.
It's not. Well, because there's a loophole. He figures out that or maybe it was okay, whatever.
Anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
Anyway, he loses his coin. It's gone, and then guess what?
Yeah.
His mom just shrinks. You know why? Because she's a leprechaun.
Oh.
Kyle is half leprechaun.
Oh, he's not half Irish. He's half
How did
leprechaun.
this matchup happen?
Yeah.
How did they meet?
How did Dad meet up with a freaking leprechaun?
How did they create a baby is the question.
He had to have converted her first, because otherwise, damn.
Well, so then there's kind of this there's this old guy who just happens to own the potato chip factory.
Of course.
And they think
Oh my God.
I know.
Did you just say
Potato chip. Yes,
I
potato chip.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We're
please.
diving 100% in on all
I
the
told-
freaking
Stereotypes.
Here
I
we
told
go.
you were going to be offended, but I love it anyway. I said,
yeah.
if you're Irish, this is not for you because they go deep.
Sure.
So now there's this shorter gentleman. He's older and he owns the potato chip factory. Turns out, so they thought he's the one who stole Kyle's coin.
Okay.
Turns out that is Kyle's grandpa,
Of course
who
it
is
is.
also a leprechaun. Who
course he is.
Who his mom doesn't talk to anymore because she married a non-leprechaun.
Oh, it was as an interracial
interracial
It was
marriage there.
interracial,
Yeah,
and he said, "Get out of here." And I would be so pissed if my grandpa owned a potato chip factory and nobody told me. I could have been here the whole time. Anyway, so
My grandpa's Willy Wonka.
right? Is there magic in this factory? What kind of factory is this?
What the heck, dude?
Well, it's potatoes. It's
No, I get it.
So now they have to find the coin, and the grandpa's like, "It's this bad guy," and you're like, "Yeah, oh yeah, we knew that. You can tell by the shifty eyes. You know, the bad
Oh, there
guy's
was a
always-
bad guy.
Yes, he came. He was dancing.
New introduction to the bad
I
guy.
was gonna say you skipped over that part
I did
about
not.
the bad
I
guy.
said he was an Irish dancer at school.
Oh, the Irish
Oh,
dancer.
So he was like
the
performing
bad
or whatever,
guy.
but he's so what he's doing is he's stealing all of the gold coins from the leprechauns because he wants to become the king.
This absolutely checks out as a Disney TV or Disney Channel film
Straight to
from the
TV.
90s.
It is, and it's 2001.
2001. Okay,
Okay,
close
but the
enough.
mom dies somewhere, right? Because it's not Disney unless the mom dies.
Or a dog dies or some shit, right?
right?
You guys are morbid AF. We are talking about happy, fun times, okay?
Okay,
That
go
is
ahead.
where
Sure,
all
sure,
of our
sure.
trauma came from.
Disney.
I know. There is usually one dead parent, but this is a Disney Channel original movie.
of course
so
it is.
Oh, okay.
this is a straight to TV movie.
Got it.
So we don't mess with that. So now the bad guy wants to be the king of the leprechauns. That's his goal.
Of
I guess
course.
if he steals all the gold coins from the leprechauns, he gets to become king.
Oh, he needs all the coins.
I
Got
don't
it.
know how
Okay.
leprechaun lore works, but that's
Sure.
what it is. So how do you think they find him, this bad guy? What do you think they do to find this pot of leprechaun coins?
They follow the rainbow.
Yes, they do. Always follow the rainbow.
They follow the rainbow, Des.
That was a really good guess because I was gonna probably pull something out really morbid.
Oh, that
or
would've
it was
been-
gonna be
I
something
should've-
super
You're already
racist.
coming out with
I
dead
should have
parents.
let her
so-
run with it because it would have probably been very entertaining.
Right, what it could have been.
Yeah, exactly.
She's
Now,
over here in death though.
I know. It's okay.
We're in Disney, remember?
Okay.
Yeah.
Disney Channel.
Let's go.
Okay, so now they need to stop this guy. They're like, "Oh my god, give me my coin back." He's like, "Nah." And then
She's just like no.
No.
he's like, "No, I'm the king." And so
not
they
gonna do
do. He's like, "Okay, I'll challenge you. I'm going to challenge you to a game of sports." And Kyle, being
Game of sports.
a
Yay, sports.
teenager in 2001, he's like, "Okay, yeah, let's do sports." Well, what he doesn't know is that they transform back to like the old Irish. They're doing like the old school Irish games, like throw the wheel and
Throw the wheel.
you know, like heritagey.
You know, chase the cheese.
Chase the cheese.
That's where hot potato came from.
Oh my god. Hot potato? Do you think that's an Irish game? That's really exciting to think about.
Now I want to look that up.
Yeah, you should.
What is the origin of hot potato?
Look it
Let's
up.
go.
I'm
going.
You look up the origin of hot potato. John's crying. I'm going to continue my story about my fantastic Irish story.
Yes, please continue.
So now they're doing sports, right?
Sports. Yay,
oh,
sports.
also Kyle's friends are
Go
there.
team.
Go team. By the way, Kyle has two friends that hang out. Neither of them are really concerned about the fact that his mom like turned into a leprechaun or his ears are pointy. Oh, and they also just develop Irish accents, which
course they do.
I can't do, but I wish I could.
Yeah.
I just wish I could do it because I would tell this whole story in the accent. So he loses in sports, in old school sports. Like it's really close. Maybe it's a
Okay,
tie. I don't know.
Sure.
And they were like, fine, you know what? Kyle's like, we're gonna do my sport, and I'm gonna win without my coin, and I'm gonna win in basketball because
Oh, it's a story of triumph.
it's a triumphant story of how he's now going
He's
to.
really good at basketball, even though without the coin.
That's exactly the point. Look at you catching on. I'm so proud. So now without the coin, he has to beat off. I didn't even say that. He has to fight off.
Well, you know.
And this guy turns into the most like scary leprechaun Grinch looking dude.
Oh, so this is the continuation of Leprechaun the movie.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
and he's not tiny for some reason. The king of the leprechauns, he never shrinks down.
Oh, he's like human size.
He's human sized, and then he like gets this red beard, and he's like, "Oh, basketball." And then they play, and guess what? You'll never imagine in a million years what happens.
He wins.
He wins.
That's crazy.
Wait, who wins?
The
bad
kid.
guy?
The kid wins.
Oh, okay, I got you. I'm following.
Kyle
I'm following.
wins, and he gets his lucky coin back. And then they sing a song about heritage. This land is your land. It's really beautiful. Great movie.
They sing "This Land Is Your Land."
Yes, at the end because it's all about heritage and like.
This land is your land, but they're speaking about Ireland.
Well, the main girl is a Native American, so I think that's that was her heritage, so that was the song to bring it in all
Also,
together.
not the song for it.
I know, like they're saying like because it's a heritage thing, like we're all here together.
No, that is not the song. For...
Wow. Yeah. This is,
I didn't
you know,
choose the song.
This checks out 110% for 90s and 2000s
I
Disney.
also forgot to tell you why Kyle's mother was so scared of telling him that he was Irish, because she didn't want him to not have a job and or get the same treatment as her ancestors did when they immigrated to America.
So this is an immigration story.
It is.
I was going to
but,
say this is some kind of like integration.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there's the racial undertones.
This is Coming to America. This is Fievel.
well, it's funny too because so she says that she's like they wouldn't get, the Irish had to do jobs that like other people didn't want to do and this and that, and his one friend's black and he chimed in, he goes, at least they got paid. And
Holy crap, dude.
it slides right in there and you're like, whoa, Disney
I mean, it's
Channel.
true,
It's
but
so true.
I know, but wow.
But it's weird in
Yeah.
my sense, like, okay, if you're of Irish
I'm
heritage,
still jealous of that microphone. God damn it, Des.
like, she sounds so good.
She really does.
Thank you.
If in 2001, let's rewind back to 2001.
Sure.
Do you feel that Irish people were being,
Mistreated then?
mistreated in the early 2000s?
No, I mean, I don't know. I'm not Irish, so I don't know. I'm not a person who's come overseas that is Irish
From
to
what
know
I can-
what their experiences are currently.
From what I can tell, we
I'm
know.
gonna go with no.
We know when they first came in, we understand like that part was hard of the immigration, but it's like I think
Yes.
it kind of like, it had everyone. We're a big melting pot. So by the early 2000s, I don't think I would have been ashamed to tell my kid that they were Irish. Like maybe
Not by then. No,
maybe apprehensive about telling them you're a leprechaun. But not just
really
being
think
Irish.
that they were just trying to cover all their bases with, covering all of the races. You know how Disney does?
they do. But then in this one, like
They're
I said,
oh,
it
we
is
forgot
not
the Irish.
It is not for like Irish heritage though, because they lean so much into like leprechauns and red hair and
Right.
accents and like they go
So
all in.
they didn't just like step to the line; they just crossed it.
They crossed it.
Okay, good.
But it's fun. It's like it's an
That,
okay.
that checks out for Hollywood in general.
I know. It's honestly, it's when you rewatch it now, you're kind of like stereotypes. Like,
Wow.
a lot.
A
Wow.
lot of them.
I feel-
And you just told me the story. I didn't
Yeah.
even see the cartoon. I'm sure if we watched the whole thing, we
It's
would just be
live.
like, oh my God, through the whole thing.
It's live action, and we should watch it, and we should drink every time there's an Irish stereotype.
We'd be
and-
drunk in like 10 minutes.
Let's go.
and we'll see how drunk we are by the end of it.
We'd have to film in the evening, dude.
Oh yeah, we would have to because there's a lot of stereotypes in it. Anyway, I know you guys remember it. I guarantee you that at least half of our audience will know this movie. At least half.
Do you guys know this movie? Or did Brittney just ask ChatGPT to help her write a story? Let me know in the comment section below.
Are you saying this doesn't exist? I used ChatGPT to give me a breakdown, which I don't know if you saw, but I didn't need because I know this movie so well.
Yeah.
I just wanted it for reference.
She knew it.
She
Yes,
did know it.
because I
Like
watched
she made it up.
You guys think I made it up?
If she made it up, that says a lot about Brittney.
Okay, comments go. Does everyone say I have seen it? She's not crazy. Brittany's not weird.
Yeah.
We all saw this.
Okay, so
You're just upset that you didn't get to enjoy it as a child like I did.
I'm almost glad I didn't get to enjoy it like you did.
okay. So
Like-
first of all, when it came out, you said 2001.
Yes.
I was
in
not
college.
a child.
I
I
was
was
in
not a
college.
child.
Okay, well I was.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's why I seen it. And that's why I
That
wanted.
was my graduating year of college.
Okay, I wanted to. That's why I wanted to bring you in on my joy of
I
how
see.
awesome this movie
Yeah.
is. And when you said to me earlier today, you sent me a text that said, "I don't know any movies about
I
St.
really
Patrick's
don't.
Day." And
I don't,
said-
other than
I don't
other
either.
than Leprechaun, which again I've not seen 1, 2, or 35 or how
And-
many ever there are.
And is
And-
that even really a St. Patrick's, or is that more of a Halloween horror?
It's I mean
Because it's horror.
It's
Honestly,
horror,
I
but
don't want to
it's
talk about
geared
it because I'm
towards that.
sure it's got such a huge fan base. I don't want to mess it up because I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either, and I probably will never watch it only because it's a cheesy horror, and I do like some cheesy horror, but that one's not one of
I
them.
might watch it. Maybe we'll watch it after Look at the Irish.
maybe
We'll just make a night.
maybe
of it.
whole
maybe
movie
I'll be
night.
sick that day. I won't be.
Like, I don't want to see it at all. Okay, but I wanted to bring you the joy of this fantastic.
Well, thank you, Brittney. I
St.
really
Patrick's
appreciate
movie
it. I think it's fantastic in all the senses you think it is.
that exists in the world about Look at the Irish. And I know everyone. There's people they know what's up.
All right.
I'm not the only one.
No, I'm sure.
Shout out Disney Channel original movies. Shout out to everyone who just watched TV all day.
All right. So we got a single movie from the Disney Channel that went straight to VHS.
It didn't even make it to Disney
No,
Channel.
it's just barely on the Disney Channel.
I quit.
They aired it twice, and they're like, "Fuck this film." Dude.
Brittany's gonna regret asking me to be here now.
I quit. I'm leaving. Okay, I am on theme. I'm ready to go. Okay.
You nailed it. No,
With
that was
my
really
one
that was
movie?
really that was a really good story. Thank you for sharing that
That is-
movie. I think it was fantastic. I will never watch it.
No, you
but
didn't, you liar. But it is not. It's not.
I have to say, it was pretty entertaining.
I
The
thought it
whole
was
description.
I
of
think it was very entertaining.
It's
actually.
very,
Your description of the film was very on point.
I know.
Yeah. Now
I-
rate it.
Oh, rate the movie.
Yeah, compared to all else.
Well, I was gonna say, are we? Okay, are we comparing it on like how good of a movie it is, or how fun it would be to watch on St. Patrick's Day?
No. On how good of a movie it is.
For adults or for children?
You now.
It's me now. I would watch it now. For nostalgia.
Okay.
But it would be weird if if I said, "Hey, come over, let's watch a movie," and I put this on, you might give me a side eye, like you both have been doing while I'm describing the movie. So I don't think it's for adults. This is a movie for kids.
Okay.
And I
fair
guess
enough.
what I was in 2001.
What were you, a leprechaun?
Child. A leprechaun.
You
I
dress
wish.
up as a leprechaun.
I tried. Did you ever
She's like, I'm actually a leprechaun.
okay,
that
but
would be a plot twist
I know,
right now.
right? That,
She just shrinks.
I just shrink
shrinks.
down like.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way.
We're also Oompa Loompas. You know, it's all the same.
Hey, you cannot compare Oompa Loompas with leprechauns, okay?
No?
They are on two different playing fields.
Are they?
Oompas are from Loompa and leprechauns, I guess, are from Ireland.
Are they?
I don't know.
What if Loompa Land is in Ireland?
Did we figure out where hot potato came from?
No.
I actually did. And I mean, people were really bored back in
Yes.
the centuries.
Yes.
It literally is a game that was created with a hot potato and you pass it around. And it was literally a hot potato.
Does it say what country it was?
Yeah,
Or
the
probably the United
country-
States, right?
It doesn't say like where
We had no toys. We whittled wood and we.
it says the origin of
Past
the
hot
hot
potato.
potato game is not well documented, but it is believed to have been played for many centuries.
Oh.
Okay.
The game's name may have come from using a real potato heated in the fire and passed quickly from hand to hand.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm just thinking of there being a fire. Yeah. And then somebody grabbing it. Okay, catch.
Catch, bitch.
We're bored. Let's stick a potato in the fire and
then-
let's see who gets burned.
What
Yeah.
else are we gonna do? I mean, it's the old times. So after we watch Look at
Ishmael,
the
you've
Irish,
become a man. This is how we get calloused hands.
hot potato, hot potatoes. That's all we have.
It was a man's game.
It was a man's
It was a
game.
man. That sounds like sports. That sounds like the sports they would have played in the movie.
Go team.
Hot potato. Hot potato, hot potato. There's a song, I don't know it. I just made that up.
I'm so glad.
That was Dr. Sayus, but as hot potato.
Hot potato?
Yeah.
I got you. I figured as much.
Hot potato, hot potato.
You know, I don't doubt that song probably actually exists.
Hot potato, hot
I
potato.
fucking almost guarantee it.
Ooh, hot potato.
I'll think that.
Potato, hot potato. It does. We should play.
Hot potato?
Yeah.
It
Get a
did say
fire.
He's gonna throw shit at you. Your cash.
Okay. Besides,
There is a game song. It says game song, lyrics, rules, and how to play.
Oh God, I don't want to know.
I know how to play
That's-
hot potato.
I mean,
Pass the
I don't want
potato.
to know the
right?
song.
The way to lose hot potato is be holding the hot potato when the song starts or stops. I'm sorry. It's like musical chairs, but with potatoes.
Of course it is.
Yeah, really creative stuff.
I thought it was just whoever burnt the shit out their hand.
Oh, it doesn't sound fun. Do they wrap up? I don't know. Anyway,
No, there probably wasn't tinfoil back then. Well,
okay, back to my
make it extra hot.
yeah.
back to my rainbow. Have you ever tried to find the end of a rainbow?
Absolutely.
Like
Right?
actually hunted for one? Yeah,
Yes,
when I was a
like
kid,
chased it.
we went walking on a little A little hike here in the hills.
And you'd think you would catch it, right? And you never do.
Well, that's weird, huh?
Well, it's because you're not Irish.
Fucking science.
See, it's not illusions. It's really leprechauns, and there's really pots of gold, and they're gonna leave magic and do whatever they do.
All over the world.
Well, at least at my house.
Of course.
We're gonna
The
set
leprechauns shit sprinkles all over the yard.
It's glitter.
It's glitter. They shit glitter.
They shit glitter. It's their trail. It's their little leprechaun trail.
Yeah, it's like deer droppings.
Kind of, I guess. Poor leprechaun. I'm so sorry,
They're
Kyle's mom.
pantsless, and they just walk around and shit glitter.
If there was a leprechaun in here, they would be so offended. I can't believe you're talking shit about leprechauns.
No, I'm just talking about how they shit.
Anyway.
Oh.
Poor leprechauns. Okay, what I'm saying is that, like, obviously with this was a fun movie where they kind of leaned into stereotypes, right? They were like, leprechauns fun, have a good time.
They just went all in.
Yeah, they went all in rainbow.
Sure.
Do you have a problem with that? Like, do you ever think like there's an issue of how we kind of Americanize holidays or situations? Like, obviously I'm all for it because I'm for fun.
No.
But it's almost the same thing we kind of talked about on Halloween.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Where it's
going to evolve over time from country to country. Every country is going to celebrate different holidays differently, and some countries won't celebrate at all.
And they don't. Yeah,
I'm sure there are thousands of holidays we don't celebrate here from other countries.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we have adopted a few of them, obviously, like Chinese New Year and stuff like that, but not to the extent.
And didn't trick-or-treating come from the Irish?
Trick-or-treating came from... Oh shoot! Was
I
it
think
the
it was
Netherlands?
from-
I thought it was from the Netherlands.
I think it was from an Irish tradition.
It might have been. Yeah, it
and
might have been. I know it was.
adopted
I know it was a Northern European country. So
everything kind of, everything blends in together, right? Like the fact that, but yeah, we kind of Americanize it and turn it into something it's not, which they've kind of turned it into a drinking thing. But it's still fun. Like, my kids are still stoked for it. Like, they still get excited. They're like, what happens after Valentine's Day? I'm like, St. Patrick's Day.
Well, your kids are excited because they know they're getting a basket.
Hell yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
They are going to get a
my
present.
my kids are like, what day is today? It's St. Patrick's Day. Wear green. Don't get pinched. That's about it. That's as far as it goes.
Oh, that's true, though.
My kids don't even care. They're like, whatever.
Yeah.
They don't even wear green?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, my kids will wear whatever they want. If they wear green, they wear green. If they don't, they don't. But Chauncey usually has like clothes out for the younger, for Liam.
I have one green shirt that I keep in the closet just for St. Patrick's Day.
This is my St. Patrick's Day
I
shirt.
was going to say, like, there's one shirt that you have to keep.
This is it. Chauncey bought it for me years ago. She's like, you'd like this. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll actually wear that.
And that's your what? And look what happened now.
Yeah,
We're doing a podcast about
now
St.
I get to wear
Patrick's Day.
it twice this year. Wow.
And you're not going to get pinched.
This is true.
Honestly, though, if adult came up and pinched me,
I might cold cock motherfucker.
Right? It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Even when you're a kid, you're like, okay, it's funny, but like, don't touch me.
Yeah, no, it's kind of weird.
I don't want to be pinched.
No,
where did that come from?
I don't know where the origins of pinching came
pinching,
from. Yeah,
right?
I don't know.
Did leprechauns like come and pinch you if you're not wearing green? Like, they don't cover that in the movie.
No, maybe they do.
They don't talk about
maybe the Leprechaun, the horror film.
Yeah.
Maybe people don't actually die and they just get pinched to death.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic.
And they just go after people that don't wear green on St. Patty's Day.
Oh my God.
Everybody else is safe. If you wear green, you're not going to die that day. Everybody else is just to the purge.
I love this. This is fantastic. Let's write this movie right now. This is
St.
fantastic.
Patty's Day lore purge.
The St. Patty's Day purge.
And because they're so little, you could do it like, do you remember the movie Critters?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
They would just pile up on a person like
exactly.
Critters. And just pinch.
And just pinch out of
There's
nowhere.
no bite. There's no blood.
And all you have to do is wear
you're
green.
just all of a sudden they leave once you're dead and no one knows what happened to you.
And you know what I found on your table?
What did you find on my table?
A potato.
They're to be grown.
There's a whole bunch of them. They're not hot.
No, they're not hot because they were potatoes that we had, and then Chauncey's like, well, maybe I'll chop them and grow them. We won't. We'll probably end up throwing them out, but they're there.
I did say I was going to throw a potato at you, and then I found a potato.
She did find a potato.
And I didn't even have to search.
Yeah,
it was just
out. Literally right there for you.
Know.
I know. It was meant to be.
It was. It knew. It was like, you know what? We're talking about St. Patrick's Day, and that means potatoes.
Grown potatoes.
Even growing potatoes is fantastic. I love it. I love nature. It just grows on its own. Look at that.
Look at that fucking ugly.
It's not ugly.
It's not?
Oh my God. Would you leave the potato alone?
Poor potato.
Why do you hate Irish?
I hate on the potatoes.
Why do you hate on Irish traditions?
I don't hate on Irish traditions. I hate on potatoes. I'm a potatoist.
We say potato as like our like I'll be like, oh, you crazy potato or you lazy potato. Like it's a kind of a slur in our house.
So I
But a fun
use
slur.
kumquat.
I know you do.
I call people.
I know you do.
She doesn't. I call people, and excuse the language, but I call people fucking kumquats all the time, and I love it.
I don't like the word kumquat. It just.
That's the point.
Ugh.
That's the point.
Right? It just
That's
feels,
the whole point.
It feels dirty. Okay, well,
That's a
since
funny one. I'm gonna have to
nobody.
use that one day.
It's either that or pine cone, because pine cone is awesome for people.
Oh, that's
Because
funny.
people are stupid as hell, so
That's
I call
funny.
them a fucking pine cone.
But
And they get furious too.
poor pine cones,
They
though.
they get more infuriated than if you call them like full on like filthy names. But calling somebody a fucking pine cone, oh my god, it's like chef's kiss.
Oh, I'd be
I'm
flat.
gonna
I'd
try
be-
that one. I've
You
never
should.
tried that one
Pisses
before.
people off really bad.
Not me. I'd be flattered.
Or they're just totally dumbfounded. They're like, "What the hell did you just what you call me?"
I'd be flattered. I'd be like, thank you.
Thank you.
I do. I am quite gorgeous with seed, right? Okay, and sharp
And sharp.
because they're sharp.
Yeah.
Okay, since nobody else has any, movies about St. Patrick's
I
Day,
got nothing for you.
You're carrying the show today.
Yeah, you are.
Brittney.
It's all you, homie.
it's the hat.
It's the hat.
It's all about the hat.
The hat is carrying the show.
Well-
For those of you that can't see said hat,
I know.
it's a miniature top hat. Imagine like Alice in Wonderland, the Mad Hatter, but it's green with a bunch of 3-leaf clovers and some ribbon on the front of it, and it's really miniature. It's about 3 inches tall. Yeah, she looks like a miniature Mad Hatter.
It's adorable. What he meant to say is, "Wow, you look adorable in your little St. Patrick's Day hat." And then I go,
It's
"Thank
odd
you."
to give people compliments anymore because I don't know what I can and can't say. How about that?
Well, just say you like the hat.
The hat looks fantastic.
Thank you. I'm always down for a compliment.
Okay.
Because we were talking about.
No, seriously, I'm not even knocking the hat.
No,
the
I know
hat
you're not.
literally looks freaking
you
dope.
even if you try to knock the hat, you can't because it's an epic hat. It's fantastic. It
let's-
pulls the whole outfit together.
Let's not get carried away.
Go change your shirt. You're not even allowed to wear green anymore. You're kicked out of the Irish club, even though you're only in by marriage. So
This is true.
you're
This
kicked
is
out.
true, yeah.
You can't hang
I can't
out.
participate anymore.
Well, that was why it'd be funny if you threw a St. Patrick's Day party.
Oh yeah, no.
Because-
Well, I'm also not German, and I throw a freaking German.
true.
You know what I mean?
Who are you?
Yeah.
You just pick what you like and
I
then you
just
go
pick
into
what I
it.
like, and I have fucking fun parties about
Well,
them.
guess
That's
what
about it.
guess what I like? I like holidays and I like my hat.
Your hat's dope.
And I did find an Am I the Asshole story that has to do with St. Patrick's Day.
Time for Am I the Asshole? Let's jump right into an Am I the Asshole story.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, sorry. That's
It's true. I'm not going to deny that one.
Am I the asshole for refusing to celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
Depends.
I'm looking at you. Okay, little background. My
Sure.
parents met when my dad returned to his parents' hometown in Ireland to meet his Irish relatives. My mom came to America 6 months before my twin and I were born. I have been to Ireland many times to meet my relatives, but I am fully American. My mom has passed, and my stepfamily have Irish heritage, but are 7 or 8 generations American. Everyone, including my twin, celebrates St. Patrick's Day the American way. Wear green, drink to stupidity, etc. I have always refused, mostly because I hated the way Americans celebrated this day. The past 9 years, my husband who is Scottish Irish, has celebrated with my family without me or my children. Our oldest daughters, twins, they are at the age where they can choose. They choose my way, and my family is calling me the asshole for stealing the joy from life. Sounds like something I would say.
No, that's. I mean, don't tell me what the consensus is, but I understand where she's coming from. She
Yeah.
wants to celebrate it the traditional way,
Mhm.
but if everybody else is having a good time, what's wrong in just hanging out?
Well,
She doesn't have to go and drink. She doesn't have to do any other stuff. Just hang out and have a good time with everybody else, hanging out and having a good time. No one's actually harming anything.
Are they?
No, it's not really. It's not really super appropriation. Especially if the family is technically Irish, then they're celebrating the way they know how.
Yeah, but she even puts it, she goes, I personally feel like we all have the right to choose. So she's saying she's not stealing the joy from her children. Her children are old enough to make their own decisions that they decided that they didn't want to
I
participate.
guarantee she's steering.
You think so?
100%.
But she's been doing it for all these years already.
Yeah.
No,
They're already accustomed to doing it to mom's way.
But what is mom's way? Mom doesn't describe what her
well,
way is.
I don't think she participates at all, or
That's
at least in the American.
See what I'm saying? I think mom's steering. No, we're not doing this today.
Well, it says, I personally feel like we have the right to choose. My daughters have never worn green to school on March 17th, never be in a parade, and they don't color shamrocks or set traps for leprechauns by choice.
No, that's silly.
That's sad.
That's. I mean,
You
that's,
never made a leprechaun trap?
I have. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. It's. I mean, when you're a kid, yeah, all that stuff is fun. Everything little when you're talking about, especially make believe creatures, is always fun and exciting when you're little. But to have taken that away from them, I feel. Again, that's her decision to raise her kids. She can raise her kids however she wants.
Okay, well, that's interesting because you said she, and there are two parents here.
Well,
so
Dad didn't get a choice. Obviously, Dad didn't get to have the kids for the parties.
It says that
it doesn't seem like there was two parents.
Well, it says it was important to my husband that my kids do these things, and we wouldn't be married. But apparently, it is important to my. Oh, it's not important to him, but it is important to her sister, her twin sister.
Okay.
Who moved from Ireland, whatever.
Sure.
Because it's our heritage. I feel that we have Irish relationships, but we are in America. I have drama coming from all sides. And she also says that her stepsister's kids go to the same school as her kids, and so they do like all the shenanigans, but her kids choose not to participate. So they're like the sister's saying like you're leaving your kids out of the fun by choosing not to.
Kinda, yeah.
The consensus is not the asshole.
She's not the asshole?
That she's not the asshole because you're right. You that's one of the pluses of being in America is you get to choose.
Yeah.
Right?
No, and it's fine that she chooses, but I do feel like she didn't steal, but she did steer her kids away from having a little bit of fun that one random day out of the year.
I think the only problem that I see here is that she's separating the family.
Right.
That's it.
You're saying because that she's creating a disconnect because
Correct.
she's not participating.
Correct. That's
And
exactly
that's it.
it.
Because whether you want to celebrate the way that they're celebrating, you at least want to get together with your family.
Yeah. Especially if it seems
That's
like
true. Like, why would
seems like family is a big part of their life from the basic description that she gave, and then all of a sudden she's like, nope.
Yeah, well, maybe because what I think it is?
What?
I think the connection with her mother passing away, I think she feels like she didn't, maybe like since her mom was of Irish heritage, she wanted to maybe keep that like as clean, I guess, as she wanted to and not.
But it sounds like she doesn't even practice the way of the Irish. You know what I mean?
Oh, like traditionally.
Correct.
Because
I don't know what that is, so I can't speak to that.
I know, honestly, if you're from Ireland, do you guys do anything on St. Patrick's Day?
The few Irish people I do know do the same thing everybody else does around here.
Drink?
Yeah.
And wear green?
Or not, because I mean we're older now, so nobody really does much of anything anymore.
We don't do shit.
Yeah, we don't do shit. Exactly. We don't go to bars or anything.
By the way, Des invited me over yesterday.
Yeah.
Not yesterday. Sorry, Saturday night.
Yeah.
At 8:00.
Yeah, I think I told you if you want to come over at like 8.
And I just couldn't stay up.
Yeah.
I literally fell asleep.
Yeah,
at
over the weekend.
I told her don't worry about it. I was in my pajamas by then.
Yeah.
I was going to be in my pajamas when she came over anyways.
I just have a hard time like staying up now.
Do you?
Yeah. Like I cannot stay awake.
She'll come home from work and she'll be like, we eat dinner. And she's like, okay, TV time. Watch a little bit of TV. We'll watch. If we're watching a series, she'll stay up.
To watch it, yeah.
But if we're watching any random movie, she'll fall asleep.
Out.
Oh, immediately. Yeah, she's out.
Just like, and I don't know. Like, I think it's because I'm getting old.
Yeah, it is the case, but it sucks.
I know it sucks.
I don't. I do like I'm up until 1 a.m. usually.
And then what time do you wake up?
My first alarm goes off at 6.
And you don't have issue like?
I mean, no.
On your 5 hours of sleep you're choosing to have.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes at 12, but mostly it's between 12 and 1 because that's my free time is 10 p.m. because I know Chauncey's asleep by then. Until about 1 o'clock is when I play video games.
Wow. Procrastination, sleep time.
Yeah.
I know. It's like also that's like kind of that's why I wake up early in the morning because I feel like there's that window of time when nobody else is around and you can kind of just do whatever you want.
If I wake up in the morning and I'm not doing other than like I'll watch TikTok while I'm making coffee while it's brewing that whole 4 minutes.
Yeah.
If I'm not doing something, I feel unproductive. So until the day is over, until my work day is over, even on the weekends, I feel like I did jack shit. I feel like I wasted the day.
Yeah.
So I get up, we'll do whatever it is that we're going to do. And then the day will start, like our work day kind of go through the process of my list to get done for the day.
You need to get done.
And then once dinner is over, then it's time to take a break.
Oh, so you're not neurodivergent at all.
No.
you,
No.
you follow a schedule and you do a great job.
Yeah.
Sailing
Yeah.
into the wind.
I guess we're going off track.
We're off track. We're sailing off track.
Yeah.
And I can't keep to a schedule. I try though. Okay, this one's fun. This one has a little bit more context in the sense of like, you'll see.
Okay.
There's a fun line in this one. It says, "Am I the asshole? I want to go away for St. Patrick's Day weekend. This was March 14th. This was 4 years ago, so this is pre-COVID.
Okay.
To visit friends, and my wife doesn't want me to go. I, 34 female, have been married to my wife, 44 female, for a year now. So newlyweds, a year into it.
4 years ago. This would have been COVID.
Oh, would have been during it?
Yeah.
Or
The beginning of.
March.
Yeah.
Oh, because
the very
March
beginning.
20th was like the shutdown.
Yeah.
So this was.
Yep.
So she didn't go at all.
Well,
she probably didn't.
I mean, I
don't
wouldn't have.
know.
But they got in a big old fight
Yeah,
Right?
in the process.
Yeah, let's
Oh
go.
my gosh, that's so funny. Maybe not. Well, okay, let me keep reading because I'm
Sure.
not exactly sure on dates.
Yeah.
I mentioned that my friend group wanted to get together for St. Patrick's Day weekend. We've gotten together since 2007 for St. Patrick's Day, with the exception of last year and maybe 2016. My wife got upset and said that she didn't want me to go because this is her third favorite holiday. Let's just pause on that for a second.
You can't go because it is my third favorite. Do you understand this? My third favorite. How dare you?
Yeah, third favorite. Okay, which I want to know what the top two are. Like St. Patrick's Day is your third favorite holiday?
I'm curious as to why he can't go because it's her third favorite.
They're both females.
Oh, they're both females.
They're both
Sorry.
females,
Sorry,
but
sorry.
it seems
why
like
can't her
wife, but
why
wife.
can't wifey go if it's her wife's third favorite holiday? Just to spend time together?
Do go on.
We'll see and then remember the wife. The OP is 34. The wife is 44. She's a 44 at the time of the story.
Sure.
She is a very grown person, but
Sure.
I guess St. Patrick's Day is her third favorite holiday.
Third favorite holiday.
I mean, I can relate, but I don't think I would ever. Anyway, so she said, I tried to explain that since we started dating in 2018, I've only seen them once a year, whereas before I would see them 3 to 4 times a year. They live in the West/Midwest, and I'm on the East Coast. So it's not like I can just jump in the car and see them. They have also, I've lost my spot. Oh, they have also been very good friends of mine through my adult life, and I really miss spending time with them.
Okay.
I said that the plans aren't set in stone yet, so we'll see if I go. And she said, okay, if you can go this time, but like, let's not make this a yearly St. Patrick's Day thing. Pretty much saying like, hey, you can go this one time, but this better not be like a yearly event.
A recurring event. Okay.
That you meet up with your friends. It's so weird.
Okay.
So
one is trying to make it a tradition with her friends.
Yeah.
And the other is saying, no, I want to spend time with you.
Exactly.
Okay.
So OP says that she married her. She has a son from a previous marriage. She does all the cooking and the cleaning. You know, pretty much she's saying I put in a lot of work to this relationship, and I kind of just wanted to see what, I kind of want to have the weekend off and hang out with my friends.
Sure.
So what do you think? Do you think
why is the wife not invited?
Oh, I don't.
Obviously, she's not invited.
Why wouldn't your significant other not be invited to
She's going
said
on a
event?
solo holiday.
Oh.
But, so it's the fact is though is like she's obviously not the asshole, is what the consensus was. I agree. I don't think she's the asshole. You brought up a good point.
If wifey is invited, then I don't understand the problem. If wifey is not invited, then of course I understand the problem because she wants to spend time with her wife.
She wants to spend time, but I don't know. But then also like
she only sees these friends once a year,
and
you can't give your wife a weekend once a year to go see her friends,
right? Like even if it was a reoccurring thing.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Is that if it was a reoccurring thing with the friends without their significant other,
okay,
I guess yeah.
No, you got to think
it'd be like a girls' weekend out. Cool.
Exactly, but you have to think about it this way. Like she's 34, so she's saying these friends or whatever. She's
the
just
34-year-old is the one that's going on the trip,
and she's the OP. So they just married this year. She married her wife. So this might have been a thing. Like she's kind of said she usually sees these friends 3 or 4 times throughout the year.
Okay.
Recently, she hasn't seen them at all because she's gotten married. She's taking care of her new son. Blah 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 blah.
Sure.
So now I guess maybe she doesn't want wife to go because she wants to continue a tradition of what her friends were already doing before wife was involved. maybe, but
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of friends that still continue their traditions after they got married.
well, because I feel like you would. That's like part of it, right? Like I'm not gonna
Yeah.
stop being who I am because
to
we're
a, s-
married.
to a certain degree. After a while, it does fall off, right? Because I have like 90% of those after they've been married for whatever 10
It
years or
would
whatever
fall
it is.
off, yes.
That
Absolutely,
whole thing
but,
falls apart.
But this is first year of marriage.
I say just let it be.
You just let her go.
Yeah, of course.
I saved this comment because I thought it was funny. They said, third favorite holiday. This is the flimsiest excuse of control I've seen in a while.
Yeah,
100%.
Right?
Yeah,
Because
I
when you
don't know.
do
I
break it
think
down,
There's a little
I think it boils-
manipulation in
it's
there.
a little
it's
jealousy.
manipulation.
Yeah.
Well, why are you
Yeah.
saying like it? And it's like the weird thing that it's the third one too. Like, hey, I don't want you to go because this is my third favorite holiday. Seems a little controlling in the sense of like
that whole comment threw me for a loop because I can
I
tell you what
know.
my first favorite holiday is, and everything else kind of just melds together. I don't have like a first, second, third, fourth. I know you
Right?
do. I know you do. I'm
She's
not
got
gonna-
him numbered per
she-
month.
She's not. Yeah, exactly.
at first
1 through
Christmas,
12.
Yeah.
second Halloween. No, I won't go through my whole list.
No,
But,
but that is mine too. First Christmas, then Halloween, then literally everything else falls into the same category.
are you saying St. Patrick's Day is not your third favorite holiday, and you would not try to manipulate your wife to not go on vacation because of St. Patrick's Day?
Exactly.
Wow,
It's crazy.
I don't. That's really weird.
Fucking weird.
So the consensus was that she's not the asshole.
Yeah, I don't think she's the asshole.
Because if you like, again, this is first year marriage.
I guess I guess my biggest question, honestly, would be: were spouses invited, or was this solely just the friends group?
I
you know
think
what I mean?
that's really
I don't
the
think
thing.
that matters. I don't think that matters. I think if she wants to go with
No,
her
I'm not
friends-
giving her an excuse
No,
for
but
the
we're
manipulation,
saying-
but I think that was that offered or not?
Because if it wasn't offered, the wife would probably if I was wife, I would feel insecure on like why I wouldn't be invited to my new
Correct.
wife's what now that we're married,
Right.
right? Like why am I
Why
not
am I not part of the friend group?
why am I
now?
not bringing into these
Yeah.
traditions kind of thing, or why am I
Right.
not an option on the table? Or does she not want to go and then using the third favorite holiday as an excuse just to not go at all? Maybe she doesn't want to go. Like we need that context of if
Right.
she wants to go or not.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
where
But
are they
that's
going?
nowhere-
What
that's
do you
nowhere-
guys do for St. Patrick's
That's
Day?
nowhere stipulated at all what they're doing. I mean, that doesn't really matter. I mean, they could be
It
going to the
would matter
beach,
if they're
you know what I
going
mean?
to Ireland.
Well,
You know what I
It sounds
mean?
like they're just meeting up.
yeah, they're gonna go to Solvang
And spend a
They're-
weekend
they're gonna go
together.
to
Yeah,
Solvang
it
for the
didn't sound
weekend,
like
you know
they're
what I
going
mean?
out of the country.
Right,
not
right.
going far.
It sounds like they just rented an Airbnb in some freaking city nearby. That's
Yeah,
what
so
it's.
she
That's
should
literally
go.
what it sounds like.
Or
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 Brittney lore.
There's always lore. What OP
Yeah.
has secretly like been with one of these friends or something and doesn't want wife to go.
Oh, so wife jealousy is valid then.
Yes, of course, wife jealous. But I'm saying like, especially in a female on female relationship, it's one thing when you're like, if I call Des and say, "Hey, we're going out with the girls," Trey's gonna be like, "Oh, okay."
But if you said you're gonna go out with the boys,
exactly,
that'd be
so
a
it's
frickin'
kind
problem.
of the same
Right.
thing, and in the sense of like, she's like,
I
"Who
can-
are you?"
oh,
You know what I mean? Like, who is this friend group? Is it
Yeah.
a bunch? Are they, is it straight? Are they gay? Or is it, I don't know. There might be insecurity on wife.
some unknowns on wife too. Yeah.
Because we don't know that. Like, we don't know the
Yeah.
backstory there either. So is there a situation of like, and it's weird. Like, if you were
That's
just
the-
married,
That's the
you're
only
married.
problem with Am I the Asshole? Is we hear the one person's one basic side, but they never expand on what the argument entailed, right?
Oh, don't worry. I'll
Because-
make it up.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will.
No, and I'm glad we do. That's the whole point is because I feel like there was another part of it that we're not hearing.
Yes. There's it's
Because it
context.
can't just be it's her third favorite holiday. You can't go.
That sounds like,
there's
that
something
sounds like
more
a
to
lame
it.
excuse.
But if you're
Yeah.
that
using,
can't, exactly, that can't be all of it.
if you're using
Right.
that as the manipulation tactic, because she's using it in the
You're right.
manipulation sense of,
100%.
when honestly,
but why?
because she's insecure.
Correct, but why? There's more to it.
Because I don't know. Maybe
What-
she thinks her wife's gonna wander on this vacation or
She
something.
is.
Or
She's younger, so
And-
she
Maybe
may.
the age difference.
Right, she's younger, and then these
There's about
friends
a
are
10 years
also
age
younger.
difference.
And if there's somebody that's attractive on the thing that she may think that something's
or
going
like
on,
an
and
ex or something that, or like a hookup, or
we
I
don't
don't
know any of that,
I
right?
know.
What if an ex is part of the friend group?
Is in this friend group.
Exactly. So now it's a huge problem.
So wife
now
could be
it's
insecure.
totally now it's 100%
And wife
valid.
just pulled that out of her pocket because she couldn't think of anything fast enough.
Correct.
But it's my third favorite holiday. How can you go?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna use that excuse for everything.
But it's my third favorite holiday.
But
You
like,
know,
I'm just gonna say it's my
this
third
is where-
favorite anything.
This is where communication actually falls apart, kind of like with every freaking movie, right?
Yes.
It's like the first words out of her mouth, if there was some kind of insecurity, is that, but so and so is going. and that's it. That's what it boils
But
down
they
to. And if
know-
so and so was an ex, then that's it.
Yeah.
game
or
over.
if there was any like prior history there, I
Anything
understand
at
why
all.
wife would be insecure.
Yeah. Oh,
But-
me and so and so hooked up in college. Okay, cool. I'm
think-
done. I'm out. You need to not go.
And I'm gonna say
That's
that I
it.
think that's part of it because I think I think she's trying to cover, but I think OP knows what's going on.
Right.
I think OP doesn't want wife to go, and I think wife doesn't know how to say it, and she's just saying third favorite holiday.
Oh, we just spun it to where OP is now an asshole.
OP's the asshole.
We can spin. We can keep spinning
We'll
all
spin
day
all
long
day.
on
Spin it,
these.
yeah, exactly. No,
I mean,
that's
for me, there's not enough facts for me to say that they're an asshole, but I think that there's definitely more to this story.
Yes,
There's-
in
there's-
context given, they're not.
in the context given. Yes, there's manipulation going on, but what are we missing?
Yeah, I want to know.
I want to know now.
I want to know, even though
wanna
this
know.
was
I
from a
need-
long time ago.
I need OP's wife to jump in and go, hey, wait.
Honestly, I should check if there's an
Yes.
update because I did not check if there was
Yeah.
an update. A little bit of context that we need.
Because people are asking the same questions we're asking.
Oh, for sure, because they're obvious
There's
questions.
there's too much. There's too much open. Like
Exactly. It's too much vagueness going on there.
yes,
Oh no.
The first story I read
Yeah.
has been deleted, but it wasn't deleted this morning when I looked it up. And now that I clicked on it again, it says it was deleted. I have a screenshot of it because I was reading a screenshot.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah, I have it. Ooh.
Oh, rewrite
they
it.
took it
repost
down
it.
because of you, Britt.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
OP, guess what? That one wasn't even bad. That was
No,
like,
not at
no.
all. Maybe they got reamed in the comment section.
probably for being, that was the one of just that saying that like my kids don't
Yeah.
do St. Patrick's Day. That
Yeah,
wasn't
but,
even.
but I
Probably got
dogpiled on.
railroad.
Exactly.
Yeah, with, ew, you're such a stick.
Yeah,
Ew,
exactly.
You're such this.
You're such a stick.
Yeah, I can imagine taking that away from my kids. Blah blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
like,
probably what it was.
Especially
is-
like parents like Brittney that get their kids baskets.
Get baskets. Exactly.
I don't do nothing. It's the leprechaun. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, the leprechauns.
sorry.
I
The
forgot
leprechaun.
about
The
that.
one that leaves the
Forgot
glitter
about
poop
that.
all
Yeah,
over.
Exactly.
Don't-
But it's okay because it's glitter. It's cute.
glitter poop. We cleaned it up. I kind of put it on my face.
Yes, you cannot be ready without leprechaun sparkle poop on your face. Somebody in the comments wrote, personally,
I'm gonna call glitter from now on leprechaun poop.
Leprechaun
Oh, you got
poop.
some leprechaun poop on your
that's a
cheek.
new thing. But we
You
all
know what? You should put some on your kid's face when they wake up.
Dude, the leprechauns.
So the leprechaun shit on their face.
Yeah.
Little
But it's
star pattern.
glitter. It's okay.
It's okay. It's just
Oh.
glitter.
It's
Somebody,
like cats starfish patterns all over the
oh god. So I just have to say this, that somebody in the comments wrote, personally, that's my 14th favorite holiday. It's probably like the 14th holiday. Like,
Oh my god.
I feel like Cinco de Mayo, St. Patrick's Day,
Cinco de Mayo.
like,
That's just Cinco de Drinko.
That's
Cinco
what I'm
de
like.
Drin-
I'm
that's
Even
all-
Mexicans are
Just
like,
just like St. Patty's Day. It's just
They're-
another drink day.
Yeah.
and you know why I've been a bartender so long that these are like real holidays in my life.
Sure.
Like it's
I get it.
You're
I'm
ready
Mexican.
for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
We did not grow up with celebrating
Cinco de Mayo?
You didn't?
No, it was a nothing
Yeah.
holiday.
So both are not the asshole, right? Because
Correct.
we're assuming that
With
they're
the
not
information given, they're not
with
the
the
asshole.
information
Correct.
that we
Right.
have, we're just assuming that
Yeah.
that's just what it is.
Yeah. So we're gonna leave it at that. I hope everybody there enjoyed. Thank you, Des, for joining. Thanks,
Thank
Brittney,
you.
as always. And I hope you guys enjoyed as well. If you did, if you can do all the things down below, the likes, the subscribes, the follow along, and please share this with friends and family. We need your guys' help in order to grow this channel and this podcast. And yeah, also don't forget to,
Back on the notification bell.
just like Dad used to do. And until the next one, see ya.
Bye. Do you think
Have you seen our phones? You know,
Right.
Oh, you mean like Sasquatch?
Why
Did
is
you see
it-
my picture?
Why is it every video of a UFO or of Sasquatch or of everything looks like it's from fucking 1980?
Or it's shaky.
Or it's shaky.
It's gotta
Yeah,
be shaky. You cannot see Bigfoot and not be shaky.
Exactly.
You're scared.